Hey friends, welcome back. I just recently bought a whole lot of gear from this company that I love called Matador. And today I want to talk a little bit about all these different items that I got from Matador and explain to you why I think maybe you might like them too. So if you haven't heard of Matador before, basically they are a lightweight, kind of outdoorsy travel accessory and bag company. They make fantastic gear, and everything that I've purchased from them has both felt high quality and has proven to be very, very useful. So the first item I want to talk about is this right here. This is a beta lock. It is a carabiner that actually locks. So I'll show you right here. This is my black version. I have a couple of these actually. Since I bought them, I've gone back and bought more. The great thing about these is they sell these little loop things that you can put on here and then secure whatever it is that you want to secure, and then you just lock it. It comes with some keys, and I keep one on my keychain. Yeah, it's really as simple as that, but they're super lightweight, high quality, premium, come in some really nice colors. And yeah, I've used this when attaching a solar panel to the top of my roof. I've used this to keep my Yeti cooler locked. It's really been fantastic, and I would highly recommend these. They often go on sale, and these would make a great like Christmas present or birthday present. It's super easy to use and just really, really nice. Now the thing about Matador is they have some pretty nifty like packable things, like things that fold up into tiny sizes but then can be deployed and take up a lot more space, but are often very useful. So the first item in this category I want to show you guys is this packable laundry bag. Oh my god, this has changed like everything about how I travel. I used to have like those packable bags that would have different sections for dirty and clean clothes, and I would have to constantly like unpack different sections every time I got home and then throw certain things in the laundry, and oh my god, it was just so annoying. This is a 30-liter laundry bag that folds up like this, so when you travel, it doesn't take up any space, but then you unzip it, zip that back up, boom. You have a full-size laundry bag, like stuff sack, that you can just throw your clothes in there, zip it up. It has side access, so like let's say you have something down at the bottom and you need to access it, you can easily get in there. And then on this side, it also has these like cinch straps, as well as these little like carabiner loops. It has handle. Basically, because this has like loops all over the place, you could strap this to the back of a bag if you wanted to, and it just kind of simplifies everything, because then at the end of the day when I get home, I have just one bag that I need to throw everything into the laundry, and usually everything that I've worn will fit in here pretty nicely. And by the time the volume has increased on this, if my bag is full on the other side, usually the clothes have come out of the other packing cubes by then, so it will take up the same amount of space that you lose when you're taking clothes out of your packing cubes. So it pretty much will always still fit in your bag. And yeah, I highly, highly recommend this. This has honestly been a game changer, and I've seen similar products and I've used similar products, but this is by far the best version of this type of product that I found, and it's super durable. It comes in a ripstop material. The zippers all feel really, really nice and easy to use, and yeah, it just packs up so small. This is like one of those items that I can't travel without anymore. The next item is kind of a like fun one. It's not the most necessary, but I was getting a bunch of Matador stuff anyway and decided to pick up a couple of these like luggage tags. They're just like Hypalon luggage tags. They're very sleek and very durable, and so far I've like really enjoyed it. It keeps, I don't really like the luggage tags that are like super dangly, and this is just slimmed down, sleek, and very, very nice to use. You can write in permanent marker like along here and along there. Yeah, it's been pretty nice. I enjoy these a lot. It feels high quality, nothing too crazy. The next packable item that I want to introduce you guys to is these gear packs from Matador. These have been great. I've used them for a couple different things. They come in a small, a medium, and a large size, and I bought just like a multi-pack of all of them. They come in black or they come in white, and I really, really liked this this white look to them. They have these nice like little tactile handles. They have a PU coated zipper and ripstop material, and these like compressible straps to keep things down. But yeah, the three sizes are a 2.5 liter, a 3.9 liter, and a 5 liter. And I used this 3.9 liter recently on a backpacking trip on the Appalachian Trail, and this is what I put all of my food in. And it was great because it all fit in here nicely. The PU coated zipper was great because it kind of kept scents in, and I'm terrified of bears when I go like camping. So what I did is I had all my food in here, and then I took another little stuff sack and hung that up in a tree with this in it. And this seemed like it kept like smells in and stuff. We never got bothered by any wildlife, and it's so lightweight that it didn't really add any weight to my pack. And when you're backpacking, you know, you need to keep everything as lightweight as possible. And Matador for me really is like one of those companies where if you're going to buy something from them, either you do a lot of traveling or you're like super outdoorsy and want to go like backpacking with the lightest weight material stuff that you can. This leans into honestly both, and there's just like an endless amount of use cases you have with something like this. All right, now I want to get into kind of like the toiletry side of things. I got this flat pack zipper case, and the cool thing about this case is it has dry through technology. So like if you have things that are wet on the inside, which you often do after you shower, it will still allow it to like dry. However, it's waterproof in the sense that it's not going to let any like moisture out or liquids out onto your bag if anything inside starts leaking. But it keeps everything like dry on the inside, which is like super nice. So when you get back, you're not dealing with like a lot of moisture, and it fits quite a bit. I just have this face moisturizer from Ilem. I have Tom Ford Oud Mineral. It's like just like a cologne. And then inside here, I also have these little guys that are also one of the Matador items, which are these flat pack like shampoo, conditioner, and body wash cases. And these things have been great. They're super reusable. You can really, really easily like mark on it and write on it, so you can like label what things are. And they come in a multitude of different colors. They usually come in 3 packs. This was just kind of like the color palette that spoke to me. They're super durable. They haven't really leaked a whole lot compared to other similar items I've gotten that leak a little bit more. These are really nice. I also like that they have these Hypalon hanging tags, and these actually will snap and unsnap, so you could hang these on to anything that you want, really. A lot of times when I'm in hotels, they have those like graded shampoo shelves, and these will fall through those, but I found if you snap these on, and they'll like hang under it, and it's pretty nice, and you can just like squeeze things out, and they fit, you know, a fair amount in there. Super easy to wash as well. This entire thing will just unscrew and you just run water into there. Yeah, it's great, and it kind of has that same material as the flat pack toiletry pouch. So I think they are also dry through. I think if you wash them out, they will dry out pretty well. And the other cool thing I found are these reusable toothpaste capsules. They fill up from the back here, so you just like slide this part off, and you open this up and fill in all your toothpaste right here. And then once you're done filling in your toothpaste, all you gotta do is line up this little like thing right there, slide it through, and that'll keep all your toothpaste from coming out. Yeah, and then you have a much smaller reusable toothpaste thing, so you can buy larger things of toothpaste and just put them into here instead of buying those little travel ones. It's a little cheaper in the long run. And these are labeled both 1 week capacity and 2 week capacity. So if you really need to pack lightweight, this one's great. This one's also, you know, pretty small. So either one of these is going to be a good option. I would probably use this most of the time just so I don't have to constantly refill. Now, the last item that I picked up from Matador, I also recently used on a hiking trip, and it's this like reusable kind of tarp footprint type thing. I'll flash over to my review that I did on the trail for you. All right, so this is one of the items I got from Matador. It is a like pocket footprint, or like, you know, like ground blanket. And all it is this little blanket that folds into itself. These little stakes come out, and there's one on each side. So like we're gonna use this as a footprint under our hammock in this like little setup here. It's super tiny and it's super light. So yeah, we're just gonna have a little place that we can step out and not need to have our shoes on when we're getting in and out of the hammock, which is pretty neat, pretty nifty. That's basically this in a nutshell. And yeah, that's everything that I bought from Matador. All of these can be found in the description. They're all super neat products and super useful if you travel a lot or are going backpacking. You should definitely check them out. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. It would help me immensely. And I want to keep making videos like this for you guys. I look forward to the next video and look forward to talking to you guys once again. Have a great day.